Good morning. Welcome to Bowtie Life. I wanted to just kind of come out here and take you along for a little bit of a harvest. I've already harvested about 1.5 pounds of cucumbers this morning and another 1.5 pounds yesterday morning. We're going to be doing a round of dill pickles here pretty soon. But yeah, so today you'll notice there's some hints of red down in here. That's Peri Peri. I have some shishito in here that look like they're really ready. Here's one right there. Look at that. But yeah, we're growing along here. So just thought I'd take you along for a few minutes. Hi, I'm Bowtie Dave. As a bit of a side note here, we have the garden bed is now in. We actually have cucumbers coming up. I'm so excited. There's one over here that's just germinated overnight. We had a little bit of rain yesterday evening. We've got several planted in these mounds, but we've got another one planted over here. So we're gonna have cantaloupe on the cathedralope. It will finally come to pass. I did a short. There's also some more cantaloupe over there that got planted a little bit later. But our place of interest, of course, is over here. Look at all these Peri Peri just looking so good, so red, ready to harvest. We picked these off so that we can focus strength on developing even more. There's one more down here. Ooh, there's two more down here. Is that one ready? Oh yeah, that one's ready too. Forgive me if I'm not got the camera pointed right. I'm trying to. It's hard to do this one-handed. One of these days I'm gotta get me up. Oh, out of reach. Where'd it go? There it is. Gotta get me a tripod, because out here it would hang perfectly. Look at there. Some Peri Peri. Oh, if I can keep hold of them, I'm dropping them everywhere. All right, I've picked up 4 Peri Peri 7 times now. Looking good. These others still have a little bit of green blush on them. I'll let that sit longer. Looking over here at the Fatali though, these are awesome. Look underneath here. This is a pretty prolific bush. It does a good job. That one has a little spot on it. I see one all the way over there has a green tip on it. Now I did just pick some Fatali a couple days ago, so I thought there were more on there. But over here, I keep talking about this Scotch bonnet. Oh boy. One of our guests on the upcoming taste test on the hot pepper sauce just ate one of these Scotch bonnets and said he'd survive. If you watch our stuff, you know him as Brett. There's 2. They're kind of up in there, but I'm not finding. Most of these still have a little green blush on them, so I'm not picking the ones with a green blush. I'm really getting the ones that have no blush on them. Now that one has a bad spot. It's got a little green blush up there on the top. I'm gonna cut that out, but oh, that one has a little more green on it than I thought. This other one down here, ever so slightly. I picked that just a tad too soon. Now I'm looking down here. I see 2 actually in the dirt, and I don't care if they have blush or not. We don't want them sitting in the dirt. But look at there. They've been in the dirt and they look good. See that's the part that was in the dirt. They look fresh, so that's good. Coming around. My goodness, look at these Tabasco. I just harvested a bunch of those. I'm not going to touch those right now. I know we got a jalapeno under here. that really isn't producing right now. Oh, there is a couple back here. So I'll typically wait till some of the jalapenos on a plant turn red. And considering there's only 2, oh, there's a third one. That's about the ratio when I'll start picking them. A lot of people like them green, so they're not as hot. I know Mrs. Bowtie is going to be making jalapeno puppers next week. Maybe we can get her to, I see there's some green blushing on that one. Oh, what about this one? Oh, that's a beautiful one. Look at that. Let's see if I can pop it. Oh, a little bit of green, but it's going to be nice and spicy. Nice and spicy. That one's got a little green on top too. And you see it doesn't come off very easy. It's kind of my big indicator. But look at these jalapenos. These things are monsters. Oh, now that was ready to go. Did you see how easy that came off? Look at those. Wow. Very pleased with those. I've been watching this plant for a while, kind of resisting picking anything off of it. Till we got a few red ones. I see one way down here, a monster I've been keeping an eye on. Look at that thing. Oh, there's another red one down here. There we go. That's a thing of beauty. There's a bell pepper under there. So all my pepper plants are all kind of bunched together here. They like company. There's a magnolia trimming from a squirrel. Squirrels are up there keeping my magnolia under control, thank you. They are welcome to it. Don't want that thing to get too very big. So this is a golden cross, but you see it has a little green blush right there. I want to leave that just a tad longer. Great thing about peppers is the squirrels don't bother them. I don't think the squirrels want to bother them. They're kind of hot, hence the point. So we're up here in the side garden. I see a few orange bells coming out. Oh, now this jalapeno looks right. Now this jalapeno, there's no red ones. So I'm not going to pick that yet. I am going to pull this weed out. This is rosemary plants here. It will probably end up being gifted somewhere. So now this one actually has red jalapenos. So since it has some, I will harvest off of this thing. And these jalapenos come off pretty easy. Those green ones will make someone feel better that they're eating jalapenos. That one's still got some light on it. I'm going to leave that one for the next round. This one here will be the red one for the next harvest off this plant. See, that one's really green. Another Scotch bonnet over here. Oh, that one looks good. Still slightly green hues here and there. Just barely, I can see, I don't know if the camera shows, there's a little bit of green in there. I see another Fatali here. Oop, that one just came right off. Oh, there's one on the other side over here too. I'm gonna grab that one. Just finished losing its green. I saw that one yesterday, or day before, I can't remember. There's a Peri Peri. And, okay. That's another jalapeno. No, see, it looks like a jalapeno. It's a Peri Peri. It's coming off of a Peri Peri plant. I got one of these confused the other day. I'm just gonna hold on to that one so I don't confuse it. Oh, I'll stick it in my shirt pocket. There we go. So I have a couple more jalapeno plants up here. There's one up here just above the asparagus. Oh, see now, looky here. We have some red ones. So what does that mean? It means bow tie is picking jalapenos off this plant. Whoop, and trying not to drop any. I'm gonna pick the big ones. Again, I'll leave the little ones. Now this plant is in a grow bag, so they're not gonna, in my experience so far, when they're in a grow bag, they don't seem to grow quite as big as the ones in the bed. My bucket's getting heavy. Couple of orange bell peppers on that plant developing. I need to put a stake on it or something. Now this jalapeno over here in the strawberry patch is kind of looking worse for wear. I keep forgetting to come over and feed it. That's the thing about growing in pots and bags and stuff. You do need to remember to feed those pots, the soil, so that you can maintain the life. Now 2 of those have holes in them. I'll open those carefully. That one and that one. If there's a pest inside there, I will have to toss some or all of those. All right. Just a quick look at a door I'm refinishing with high build flagship varnish. So there we go, just shy of 2 pounds of hot peppers, and hot peppers only. Almost a kilo, 0.9 kilos. That's exciting. I'm gonna get these dressed up and cleaned off and in the freezer. Anyway, like I said, just a small short video about harvest time. Not quite harvesting every day, certainly not that big of a bucket, but I am, well, good grief, I'm harvesting something every day. Blueberries are kind of past their prime. They're not as good as the beginning of the season, and they're getting kind of thin. Last time Mrs. Bowtie and I went out and we only picked about 5.5 ounces of blueberries, so that was after waiting about 5 days. But I don't know, cucumbers are coming in, beans are coming in. We're getting occasional tomatoes now, so tomatoes are starting to come in, even the new tomato plants. I'm very excited. So we're getting there, but it's been hot. Our weather is kind of interesting. Our low this morning was 79 degrees Fahrenheit. That was our low. And so, yeah, our high is going to be about mid-80s. And that's part of our living where we live on this little sandbar, Destin, Florida, on the Florida coast. But you'll also notice the 3 jars of fermenting hot pepper sauce coming up. Stay tuned. Please subscribe to see the taste test on these, because there's a lot of hot stuff in there. I am very excited. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. We have, I think I have 3 guests coming. I'm working on a 4th. But we're going to have a really good taste test, really good cross-section, find out what type of vinegar we should be using in our fermented hot pepper sauce. So anyway, please subscribe. Stay caught up with everything. We talk mostly about gardening, sometimes about life. If you've already subscribed and come back to watch again, you've helped so much, even more so. Every subscription helps, every watch helps. Every time someone clicks thumbs up, if you think this is informational, educational, inspirational, or just entertaining, please do so. And share with your friends on social media that might appreciate it. This taste test video coming up might be quite entertaining. There may be a few raw peppers eaten by myself, and maybe 1 or 2 of the other guests. We'll have to see. But anyway, Look forward to that video. I am getting some kind of video out almost every day. I do work a full job, so actually 2 full jobs outside of Bowtie life. So I'm very busy, but I'm still trying to get shorts out at least to update things. In fact, I've started some shorts as my garden journal. There's a playlist of garden journals, just mostly shorts and small videos that just kind of document what I've done when I've got something significant that's happened. And so keep an eye on that. We did try to grow old lettuce seeds. Total failure. Just imagine soil for a week with no seeds. Now, they were old seeds. We're doing lettuce and spinach. They were old seeds. We weren't expecting a lot, so we're going to redo that. And hopefully this time we can get a video out of it. We kind of did it on the fly. It's like, hey, let's go get those seeds planted. And we ran out to the Florida room and planted some seeds. So anyway, keep an eye out for that as well coming up. Yeah. Comment below. What are you harvesting right now? I want to hear. It's very exciting to see other people's harvests. And I tell you what, some of your harvests are enormous. So yeah, I'm loving it. So y'all have a good month. We are smack dab in the middle of June, and weather's warming up. We're actually 5 days away from 6 days away from the summer solstice. So yeehaw, I'm looking to do a special video on that day as well. So anyway, like I always say at the end of every video, have a blessed day.